Previously on Boss Life Outdoors.
I'm gonna go pop this guy's tire. So a very active lake.
I'm sorry, what now?
So a very active lake during the daytime. But when nighttime comes, we're catfishing.
Oh my god!
That's
my
humongous.
He's huge! That's a monster! Wait,
Hold
who's
this
over there?
fish.
Is
Hold
Grim
this
over
fish.
there?
Hang on.
Oh my god! I can barely hold him!
Are you gonna cry?
Yeah! Don't cry.
Look at the camera and tell them what just happened.
I just caught a gigantic channel or blue catfish.
Oh, Manny.
I can barely hold him.
Hang on.
Caught
Hang
him,
on.
James. This thing is huge.
Okay, calm yourself down. Look at the camera and tell everybody what just happened.
I just got a gigantic, like, 20-pound channel cat in Lake James in North Carolina.
Holy cow! And that, my friends, is the Boss Life.
Manning, you catch this monster fish. You can't even hold him, he's so big. You're slapping his belly. He's a boss of a fish. What were you thinking when that happened?
This is awesome. This is the biggest fish I've ever caught in my entire life.
And that holds true. That was a big, big old cat. A beautiful fish. And then we threw him back the next day, right? But what else are we going to be doing while we're out here?
At night we will go out and do squatching, which is trying to find Bigfoot and prove his existence. And we will do howls and tree knocks, and they will respond back to that.
So you really have Bigfoot in these hills, in the Great Appalachian Mountains?
Well, Finding Bigfoot did a show on right by Shortoff Mountain, and the Linville Gorge is right there where they thought lots of Bigfoot would be there, and they got tons of action.
So we're looking for tons of Bigfoot action in the foothills and in the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina. We're taking the kids out. We're going to be doing that as well. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to catch a lot of fish. We're going to be eating some fish. We're going to be catch and releasing. So something different than turkeys. And you never know, we might see a turkey, we might see a deer along the way. There's a lot of wildlife here besides Bigfoot. So you never know. Stick with us. That is the Boss Life.
Rule the roost with Boss Life Outdoor Gear. Boss Life Outdoor Gear. Premium turkey gear.
Hi, I'm introducing you to the Pet Hopper. The Pet Hopper is a pet food container that will hold 60 pounds of pet food. They come in 3 different versions. We have our stainless steel version, our polyurethane rotomold plastic version, and our embossed sheet metal version. They'll all hold 60 pounds of pet food, and a nice thing about that, it gets rid of all your garbage cans, your totes, and your torn bags. These pet food containers are real simple to use. You simply loosen the nut down here, slide the gate. The further you slide it, the faster it comes out. You get out what you want, you shut it back off, and you can lock the gate down where it won't open up with you. This is our stainless steel version. On the stainless steel version, we offset the lid so it leans up against your wall so it's not going to fall on you when you try to fill it. You can get a cordless screw gun in here, right in here, all to mount it. This is our polyurethane rotomold plastic one. It will not break or crack with the temperature changes on it. It holds the same amount. It's transparent so you can see the level without even opening it. The only difference is this has a twist-on cap instead of a lid to fill it. You can still get a cordless screw gun in there to open it. This one here is our embossed sheet metal version. This one here is just like our stainless steel, holds the same amount. The lid is offset for you so it won't fall on you when you try to fill it. And all the gates work the same way. They all come with the hardware needed to mount them. And we're also getting a free cup. It works good for a measuring cup underneath to get out the correct amount you need for your pet. You can purchase these at www.thepethopper.com.
This segment brought to you by The Pet Hopper. Built to last. Somewhere in them hills.
You just gotta call them, and they'll come running. How's it go? Let's hear it.
The how?
Yeah, the howl. Is that how you call a squatch? Yeah?
We were calling them yesterday and got some answers back from Big Island.
We did. There's definitely sign everywhere. No squatches yet though. You gotta find a 14-inch footprint.
See, when I was probably about Caves and Annika's age, maybe a little bit older, there are these swamps that are about 15-20 minutes from where I grew up, and there were all these reported sightings of lizard man, which apparently was a kind of a hybrid man-reptile creature that had been spotted in these swamps. And this went on for a year or two. I don't know how it got started.
Was it real?
Well, nobody ever knows because we don't know the migratory patterns of lizard men. Maybe he was just passing through, kind of like those mountain lions up in Wisconsin.
That's true. They don't stay there.
Wait, what would they say in their like reporting?
Well, one guy said he broke down on the side of the road and it was about twilight, and he heard and saw this creature kind of murking around the swamp. It ended up being lizard man. There were these drawings of, a biped creature that walks on, 2 feet, but with a reptilian head and neck and torso.
Web feet?
And I don't know if anybody ever got a shot of his feet, but I would guess so if he lived in the swamp, probably.
So kind of like Swamp Thing.
Yeah. Swamp Thing, lizard man, they're probably all the same species, really.
Kind of like Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Nessie, Bigfoot.
Yeah. They're all cut from the same cloth.
Pretty much. Just different species.
Giant squid, except then they found a giant squid.
Right.
Turns out they do exist.
So you never know. It could be the real deal. Just keep your eyes open, your ears waxed.
Yep. It's all about upping your odds of seeing one.
Yeah! Oh! Oh! We can do this.
Oh my gosh, do you think a squatch pushed this tree?
This looks very reminiscent.
I mean, look at the rubbings on the tree.
See that?
Those red rubbings right there?
Whoa.
It even smells like a squatch.
It's a squat roadblock.
It's a Squatch roadblock.
No, in one of the shows, there was like 2 trees. Yeah?
There's nothing else that could have moved this other than a Squatch. No human could do that.
I know of no creature in this forest that could have done that other than a squatch.
And the first guy said, oh, it's a squat roadblock. And then a couple seconds later, the other guy said, it's a squat roadblock. And then we didn't hear that.
Oh, it's getting serious now. Oh, no.
Look at this.
I think this means turn back.
No more.
What kind of trail maintenance y'all been doing over here, Richard?
This is not our trail.
This is definitely evidence of a Squatch.
I'm going to tell Peggy, I say, Peggy, I don't know what Richard does when he says he's doing trail maintenance, but there were trees and branches all over those trails. I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, it looks like they did cut one piece of wood right here.
That's a Squatch. See the precision of that? They have beaver-like teeth. Diamond blade.
You know, I'm going to have to take a picture of this with me and his camera just to show some proof of trail maintenance.
Oh, that's very funny.
You think a Squatch probably did that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Few of them probably.
Oh, more than one?
Yeah, like that lady saw a bunch of red eyes.
A bunch of red eyes. This is clearly the reminiscence of a family of Squatches.
Yes.
Keep our eyes open here.
Yes. There's Squatch writing on that rock. That's the most damning evidence we've had yet. Is that English? Pig Latin and English.
Native American language and imported European characters. People think Squatches are dumb, they're not.
They're like that. But big and hairy.
Wait, whoa. What is this? Are you seeing this? That's not human. That is not human. I gotta get a picture of this.
Where? Where?
See it?
Holy.
Yeah.
What is that? That's human, isn't it?
That's not human.
Yeah, it is.
No, look at it. It's 4 toes.
No. It's not how it works.
What do you mean it's not how it works?
Is there somebody barefoot here?
That's a Squatch. Look at that thing. It's every bit of 14 inches long.
Look at my foot compared to it.
Right.
Yeah, but my foot's tiny.
You're a child.
It's not a squat.
How do you know?
Down here in Lake James, we're always on the lookout for Squatch. Look at Maggie.
Look at Maggie. She's on the lookout.
Maggie says, what is that?
Look at her.
Maggie says, where was it?
I totally heard that. That is proof right there.
Yeah, back it up.
Right in them hills,
Back
right
it up.
over there.
What's over there? What's that right there? That's the stick.
You don't know?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard a call back.
Oh, yeah.
This is getting serious.
So I
Even the dog.
Dixie's interested.
Dick.
Whoa.
Would you know once the canine starts sensing something, there has to be something there. There has to be something there. What is it? What is it?
Don't get Maggie wrong. Well, you never know what's going on over there. Now that's a cool shot.
It's gonna be a good night squatching tonight.
Right there?
Tell me that wouldn't be ideal habitat for a squatch up there. Look at it.
That's where they all are.
See, I think squatches aren't as hidden as people think they are. I think they're closer to civilization than people realize, right? Not many people are going up to the top of those knobs, especially the face on this side, right?
Yep. This side is
Let me tell
awesome.
you the truth. The Squatch is walking among us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not up in the mountains. It's walking among us.
Oh, so you think they're mutants? That's a theory I haven't heard before.
Yeah.
Maybe they are. I'm telling you, that mountain right there, nobody goes up in that mountain.
Oh, he's been up there?
You think he's been up there. Let me tell you, I saw no proof of trail maintenance anywhere.
Beer cans and a little campsite, right?
I saw litter everywhere.
25 yards off the
I
road. That
saw
was it.
multiple trees across- I did though. I heard a squatch.
That was definitely a Sasquatch.
It sounded like a female.
Yeah. We didn't get a return then.
I know.
You get
You got to throw a rock in the water.
Do it again.
And then they will.
That's right. She's pretty good actually.
Oh!
Oh!
Listen to this.
Could have been an echo, but it could have been a squat.
Do it again.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Even the dog. Look,
Yeah.
this is no joke.
I got to look at
That's Squatch material right there.
Hey. Manny.
Meanwhile, in the hills of North Carolina. Somewhere near Lake James.
You got the video on?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the-
we're going
and the
squatching
sound?
tonight.
And the
Yeah,
sound?
and the sound. We're going squatching tonight. Look, there's some natives over there. Or is that a bass boat?
Could be two squatch.
Wait, let's zoom in.
It could be both.
Looks like
Maybe
two.
it's on a bass boat.
I love the coloring of these guys. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
They're really pretty.
I think the big flatheads are cooler than the medium flatheads.
I'm taking my time, Manning, so we get all the meat we can from this guy who sacrificed himself for our dinner tonight. Okay. Y'all can split that nice fillet.
Okay.
We're on our way to go squatching in the hills of North Carolina. This evening we have a group of enthusiastic squatch hunters that have their wood knockers, and we are on our way. How do you feel about tonight?
Feel really good. I think we're gonna find a squatch.
How do you feel about tonight?
Ready to catch some squatches.
Good answer. So, we've decided to split up into two separate groups to, in essence, up our odds at finding Sasquatch and/or the infamous Bigfoot in the hills of the Appalachian Mountains here near Lake James, North Carolina. How do you feel about tonight?
I think tonight's special.
You heard it here. Dr. Stewart, we're on our way. So this trail we're heading to, we've seen some activity in the past.
Yes, we have seen some squatch scat, as well as tree rubbings. We're going to investigate further.
There we go. So do we have a strategy of any sort?
Strategy is to get
Where's my
one
stick?
on film. Cadence.
Hey, cadence. There you go.
Do we have the thermal cameras?
No.
No, because they don't work.
I brought mine. It's okay.
I'm gonna throw this rock into the lake and see if anything responds. Hopefully, we'll hear a squatch. Sounds like a juvenile. This is serious business.
I'm gonna throw a rock into the lake and see if anyone or anything throws a rock back.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I got something on the thermal. Oh, shh, shh, shh. Listen. Let's see if we can get a response here. You play baseball? Let's hear it. Do it again.
Looks like he went barking up the wrong tree.
I just heard something back.
Where?
I can't make out which direction.
Did that just happen?
Let's see. So, I've come to the determination that squatching is definitely an aerobic exercise.
It is. It is half the reason to do it.
If you haven't gone squatching, the doctor recommends it. You don't know what you're missing. It's Bigfoot, baby.
This segment brought to you by Roost'em Game Calls.
See, I just usually hold it like that, and that's it. That's another thing. Everybody wants to be loud on a call. Turkeys don't respond well to loud all the time.
No. Well, here's the thing. If I'm running this thing, I'm doing it just like I would do it.
Really?
There's your key. You know, yep, that's exactly what. Right in the wintertime. Right there. And that's all I got to do.
Especially in the wintertime. You don't spring call in the wintertime.
No. And here's the thing. You can't tell now, because this is going to sound totally different when it's cold. It gets
See, I don't
shrinks.
even know what that means.
Right. This whole thing will shrink.
Right.
Constricts because it's so super cold. So that sound is sharper.
Really?
It's even higher pitch.
Very further.
Yep. And it's just piercing. When you hear them on the roost in the winter, I mean, the air is stagnant, it's dry.
Right.
There's no moisture in the air.
Right.
So when they're up on those trees and you can hear them, there's beep, 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 beep. And then it'll sound off across the ridge. They're just talking to each other.
Really?
Just like a parrot.
Right.
It's the same thing. You know, where are you at? Any other bird, same thing. And they're just
talking like that.
That's it. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3s. Any sequence. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3s.
Wow.
1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You know, however you want to space it.
You ever hear any purr in the winter?
A little bit when they're on the ground.
Right.
When they're coming in, because it's feeding call. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. Because even that's an aggressive call.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do it, especially if I know they're on the ground.
And you want to talk back to them.
That's it. I'll have a mouth call in always, just for little putts here and there. I don't, every once in a while I might do a couple yelps, but I don't even use a mouth call. It's just, they're coming.
Right.
Hey, turkey, 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 turkey. Rule the roost with BossLife outdoor gear.
Down to North Carolina on a family vacation this summer, and I decided to contact Jeff here and get together with him and have lunch. Now, Jeff Wade is the owner of Roost'em Game Calls, and he has been making my turkey calls for me for a few years now. I've been running yours winter, spring, so hunting in the snow, that spring turkey hunting, guiding, filming it. So I use every one of his calls, box, pots, mouth calls. You make everything.
Yes, sir.
All by hand. I love them. They're handy, they're dainty, they got a great frequency. They talk to the birds, they speak to the birds love them. So me coming down this way, going fishing with the girls, I decide, hey Jeff, I know you're in North Carolina. Is it possible?
Of course it's possible. I was glad that Mike wanted to get with me, and this is all about relationship in this industry, and now we've become even closer friends. What amazed me, and I'm just being real honest, is when I walked up to Mike, the first thing, he hugged me. And that's what good friendship, where it starts, and so glad to meet you, brother. Thanks for coming down. I'm hoping you're enjoying your time with your family.
Absolutely. It's beautiful down here.
Oh, you're in God's country now.
Yes, sir. So, Jeff and I have some exciting things coming your way. We've got some new calls we're going to be throwing at you for BossLife outdoor gear.
and we're going to be showing you those calls as well. So we'll take you through the process of it all, and we'll do what we can to teach you about these calls, what they're used for, what I'm using them for, what you then take them from there and go and kill yourself some turkeys. So it's all about fun, family, friendship, and the boss life.
Amen.
And that, my friends, is the boss life.